To this edition of Double Pass Development League for the 24-25 edition. Loukik Football Academy taking on Bravo Football. We are live from Mumbai in the match week 5. For the under 15 category, an exciting chance for these teams to kick on their action. Loukik FA taking on Bravo Football today on this Super Saturday fixture. Oh, the skipper's coming for the handshakes with the referee. In the spirit of the game, number 26, Raj Lodha, alongside his opposite number. Bravo Football's captain, Vedant Jire, the goalkeeper, alongside Shri Tej Pawar, the skipper of Loukik FA. Here's how the teams line up today. Loukik Football Academy. Shri Tej Pawar, the skipper, starts in defense. Raj Lodha in goal. And they have some formidable firepower. In number 20, Badal Kamble, Siddhansh and Tanish Gatigar. The defense is well-rounded with Abhiraj Nair and Karthik Fadnavis providing the support. Pranav Bal, Sharvil Katkar and Rishit Kumari will keep the midfield engine room working as they look on to take on their opponents and take home all 3 points today. Bravo Football have Vedant Jire, the captain and the skipper in goal, the number 26. They have Shivam Kori and Ali Merchant in defense, Ethan Silverio, Pranay Desai, Naman Sontalia, Manthan Singh, Rahil Mehta in the midfield line, Arav Kanokan and Nishan Jadhav as the forwards, and the game gets kicked off. Attacking from left to right of your screen in blue, a Bravo Football, and attacking from right to left of your screen in yellow and green, our Loukik Football Academy. We're in for an intense 30 minutes of action from the teenagers. An early foul conceded there by Loukik. A bit too eager in their press. Conceding a free kick in the first opening 30 seconds when the players barely settling into positions. Well, it gives them an extra minute of time to get back to their positions, know whom they are marking, ease themselves on the field. That is a very good taken free kick by the goalkeeper, but some good opposition covering will win the ball for Loukik. The player on the ball asking for options, looking for his teammates desperately. The winger beats his man. Cuts in field. Look at the space he has got, and he can find the forward. A chance for an early goal there. It's a matter of composure, and he does find the composure. That is an excellent finish. And Loukik Football Academy take an early lead. Well, you have to question where were the defenders. The striker had all the time in the world to pick his spot, and the goalkeeper was beaten all ends up. Loukik with a very, very positive start of the game. Inside the opening 90 seconds, Vedant Jire, the captain of Bravo Football, is asking where his defense and midfield went there. One run from the winger brought him into acres of space, and then he had the composure to find the pass, and the striker did excellently with only goalkeeper to beat. But at this tender age, the decision making makes all the difference, and he picked the right decision by rolling it into the bottom corner. Bravo Football under more pressure from Loukik. They're winning the duels everywhere and send another cross into the middle, but this time the goalkeeper will be the firm favorite for it as Vedant picks it up. It looked like a lost touch, but credit where it's due. Fine composure from the number 17, Arav Khanolkar, showing good footwork to keep the ball in that tight situation. Opening his body up. Pressure from behind. That is some good pressure from the winger. Ends up winning possession for his side, but he cannot keep it there though. In the tight cauldron, he finds that pass, beats three men. Well, that is what the players at this age have to learn. You cannot go into a challenge in twos and threes and leave acres of space behind. The shot from outside. Well, not far away from the target there. A decent effort, a left-footed volley. You have to have a lot of technique and timing to hit it sweetly. Well, that was a fast start from Loukik. Before Bravo Football even felt a sense of the ball and knitted few passes together, Loukik ended up being on the score sheet. And it's looking like they have set the marker down. Maybe they have just given us a hint of how the next 1 hour will go. Let me remind you, we have halves of 30 minutes each. It is a move to develop these youngsters carefully, to let them grow and let them build their stamina and match fitness by the time they reach the big boy levels at the under 17 and under 19 levels. That is a good dash from Vedant. The goalkeeper reading the situation, sweeping out. Now look at the pressing there from Loukik. It has been clear. They are chasing their opposition. Physical advantage is pretty much playing into their hands, you have to say. The form of Loukik are well built and they're dominating their opposition defenders physically, using their physicality. The coach will have to change something because right now, Bravo Football are getting overwhelmed in their own box. A rare foray forward, but that ends up in a turnover. Here are Loukik. Runs coming on either side. He will pick the one on his right. Try to slip it back to him, but the defenders reading it on time. Good game awareness from the fullback again. Knowing that the touch came from an opponent, he just shielded it. That is a very risky back pass, asking a lot of the goalkeeper. He is confident and some neat footwork. He's not afraid to play some good football, showcasing his skills with the feet as well, the goalkeeper Vedant. Is there an offside in question? Looks like it is. The referee. It is a drop ball. Perhaps it did hit the referee or the roof, perhaps. Well, missed by the defender once more. Another mistake. A chance to run towards. Cuts onto his right foot. But luckily, the defender was goal side and made the recovery to atone for his earlier mistake. Loukik still in possession. Look at the space and time once more. Well, they're being encouraged to shoot from outside. Bravo Football's midfielders aren't closing the gaps quickly enough, giving a lot of time to pick their passes, to pick their shots. For Loukik, it is making their life easier. Now, a superb run, beating the fullback for fun, but the goalkeeper is there once more. He is a man in the thick of things. Loukik testing Vedant time and time again. Trying to get past. A no-nonsense tackle from the fullback. Very good challenge. Well, Loukik have won the opening exchanges. They are brilliant, putting those crunchy tackles, pressing their opponents. Another shot at goal. Again, not a million miles off target as well. Had the goalkeeper worried for a minute. This is how you want to start games. The aggression in press, the aggression on ball and off it as well. Bravo Football are looking a bit jaded. They have to wake up. It is in the coach's hands There is going to be a retake. Well, the technique is there to be seen from both sets of players. We have seen a couple of good step overs, a couple of good heel to heel movements. It's all about gelling them together with good decision making, knowing when to pass, when to dribble, and keeping hold of the ball. Bravo. At the moment, are very shaky on the ball. They're happy clearing it, and that is leading to repeated possessions and attack again and again for Loukik. There goes a long free kick towards the goalkeeper. Vedant spills it. Good tackle coming in. Can they break away successfully now? No is the answer. There is no going past their own halfway line. Excellent combination play that the midfielder making the run receives a pass with a disguise on it. Heavy touch. It will roll towards his midfield partner. He was hoping that somebody would be attacking the box. A random mistake by the defender who kicks the air instead of the ball allows for Loukik to get another shot away. Well, the stats would make for a very nasty reading. So many shots fired from Loukik. 10 minutes into the game, Loukik's fast start. They are still showing that hunger to hunt for the second goal because they are not the ones to sit on the laurels. They know that they should keep scoring to make home and take home all 3 points. We beg your pardon for the inconvenience. We will be back with the live stream very soon. Chance to run down the wings now. Rahil trying his best to keep the ball involved in a scuffle there. The ball does come back to him and he passes it loosely straight to an opponent, which might prove to be very costly. And rushing striker is greeted by the goalkeeper Vedant. Well, these are the small things that are making the difference. Efficiency on the ball. Just saw Rahil trying everything in his power to keep the ball. After successfully protecting it from opponents, he ends up giving the ball back straight to them with a poor pass. What a rocket throw that is. Well, suddenly something clicked and the striker didn't make the run he was intending to. Now here's a chance. Mistake from the back line of Loukik. Bravo football. Can they test their opposition? Keeping the ball patiently. Look at the pressure. Is that a hospital pass? But Vedant makes sure that he gets it away. Well, the high press from Loukik is suffocating. Bravo football. Aren't able even build out from their back. Aren't able to utilize the centre backs for making play. Such is the high line and the suffocating press from Loukik. You can see their settled formation 4-3-3. 3 players, 2 on the flanks and 1 in the middle, and 3 midfielders in a straight line in the middle of the park. How they're bossing the proceedings right now. Look at the defense stepping up. Such a high line that is. beyond the halfway line. Myself, Pranav Venkatesh, bringing all the live action to you. The ball again striking the roof. Quite a lot of stoppages, you have to say. Whenever the players get the height on it, there will always be that feeling in the mind. We have to restart, and it is a restart once more. Possession cannot be won by Bravo in the middle of the pitch. Loukik yet again. A short injury concern for the goalkeeper, but it is going to be a corner kick. Quite an ambitious effort. He tried to karate kick it with the back of his heel. Loukik do end up with a possession. Can they deliver a cross in? There goes the left-footed fizz delivery towards the edge of the box, and here is the shot. Blocked by the centre back. One more corner. Well, you can feel it coming. They have been knocking on the door ever since the first goal went in. The second goal now feels inevitable for Loukik. Bravo football are just hanging on for dear life. Going for a man-for-man marking in the box. Here is an outswinger flicked on. Chance for Bravo to clear their lines. But again, such is the counter press. No foul call. That is a clean tackle. Look how they're being hauled down, hounded down from behind. As soon as a blue shirt sees some green space to run into, it is a yellow and green shirt chasing them with purpose, putting in those tackles. A little break as we approach the halfway mark of the first half. Well, let me remind you, the Double Pass Developmental League, the Mumbai edition, we are in the under 15 category, where we have games of 30-minute halves each and a short cooling break around the 15th minute mark. If you missed the action, Loukik FA have opened the scoring in the very second minute of the game. A good dribble from the winger who cut inside and found the pass through. The striker who had pace in his legs to burn ran through, had only the goalkeeper to beat, took his time and then calmly rolled it into the bottom corner. Ever since then, they have stepped up on the throttle looking for that second goal. At the moment, Bravo football have done very little to get back into the game. But how many times have we seen this story? A 1-0 lead, very fragile. It all takes a one pass, one great pass, or a one spectacular mistake from the defense to change the game, to turn the game on its head. Bravo would be hoping for something of that sort as the coach tries to calm his players. But you have to give credit for Loukik because they haven't been content with a single goal advantage. They have kept on attacking, and it feels like it is a matter of time before they add the second. Well, after a little cooling break, the players are back onto the field. Bravo football needed it a bit more than their opponents because they had to catch that breath. They had to do something differently. Centre back guarding just enough for the goalkeeper to come out and clear. There was a little moment of confusion in the back line of Loukik Football Academy. But here they come once more to get the second goal that they value so deeply. Again, lack of challenges. They're shying away from putting their body on the line to block the shots. Slicing past the defense very easily. But this time hits the crowd. Well, you can see a huge blockade on the goal box line. It's a 2v4. That is what this creates. When you put so many members on the goal trying to protect your own box, you will be left empty-handed on the other hand. Only two forwards trying to take on four yellow shirts, waiting for support, and luckily they win a throw in this time. Just a minute ago, you had some 6 to 7 blue shirts stationed on the edge of the box trying to cut out the shots from Loukik. Well, they will win a free kick this time. A pull of the shirt, a bit silly, but a huge opportunity for Bravo Football, perhaps their best opportunity to attack the box. Well, you'd be shocked because this is a free kick from a good 40 yards out. Forget about going for goal, but at least put a decent cross in or try to apply any of the set piece routines they might have done in the practice ground. Will the player go for goal? He does go for goal. Trying to keep it in play. Well, it is a blue shirt on the end of it. Can he wriggle away from his challengers? Gets caught out by the full back. Pumped forward again by Bravo Football, but Loukik can break, and they have the ability to break. The centre back misses it. A race between the goalkeeper and the striker. The goalkeeper winning. This again, Vedant has done well after getting beaten in the second minute. Has had to make a couple of dangerous cross claims and had to rush out. He's showing his goalkeeping prowesses now. A slip there. How about that for a turn to beat the press? Using the outside of his boot to find his teammate. Almost ends up reaching him before the defender intervenes and concedes a corner. Well, this is the technique. This is the awareness we love to see from our teenagers. The midfielder had all the awareness in the world that he had to use the outside of his boot to cut through the defense, and he does to perfection. Well, almost nearly there. Here's in swinging corner, misses everyone. Gives Bravo a chance to break. It will come back straight in. Well, amidst all the chaos, Vedant ends up making the claim. Now it has been all Loukik. Bravo have been restricted to playing on the break, and once more they get the pocket snatched in their own half. Cross towards the middle. Well, are they growing impatient? Loukik Football Academy are lacking a bit of quality in the final third. Another shot straight at the goalkeeper. Well, this is what they are doing it in volumes. The crosses, the shots, there are plenty. But the ones that could really trouble or beat the goalkeeper are missing after that opener in the second minute. The coach might be a little bit frustrated because given all their dominance, they could have done better on so many occasions. It is that final pass or finish that is missing. So many crosses hit straight at the goalkeeper and so many finishes aimed right at him. Here's a chance again. Blue shirts need to recover. They do recover and concede a free kick in a dangerous area this time. Number 11, Siddhansh, interested in it. Well, this is a pretty good area for a free kick. Padnav is taking it. Can he get it up and down on time? Past a four-man wall, tries to go low, gets blocked. The follow-up is a poor effort. I'll try. Perhaps on another day, he would have found a way beneath the wall. But this time, the wall was rooted firm to the ground. Well, as far as I can remember, we haven't seen a single shot from Bravo Football yet. The team that is official grassroots partner for Northeast United Football Club. They have to do better than this. Shake off this start. Well, very lucky. The ball hit his opponent and came back straight to him. Trying to build out from the back. Running into traffic. But here is the number 21, Rahil, who runs out of room. Well, his eyes lit up for a moment. He thought he was in the clear, but the ball was spiraling out of his control. That is a mistake, a rare mistake from a one in a yellow and green shirt today. Good turn there. Finds the left winger. Can he take on his fullback? No is the answer. Very good defending. Again, using his physicality to his advantage. Wins a throw in for his side. It is those ground duels that are not going their way. They are being brushed apart, brushed aside. Made evident there once more. Driving through the midfield. Plays a measured pass, and this must be too. A lot of time against the goalkeeper, but for some reason decides to go away from goal, giving the defense time to recover. Play towards the edge of the box. That ends up being a poor pass, and here is a chance for Rahil to run. Again, look at the defensive news there. Sharvil Katkar, not the biggest on the pitch, but he had the awareness to close down the channel and show the winger onto his weak foot, forcing him to take action and then win possession for his side. Very good 1 versus 1 defending displayed by the youngster. Intricate football, one touch, straight to the teammate, knowing what they want to do, 2 passes in advance. Very good football this from Loukik. Well, despite the scoreline being only 1-0, you can see a gulf in quality between these two sides. Again, look at the space he has, gets the shot in. But that is tame, very poor effort from Siddhansh. He cannot believe it. He didn't catch it at all. The ball came to him in a favorable position. Forwards of Bravo cannot keep hold of the ball. The winger tries his best to keep it in, and he does keep it in play, giving the fullback another huge chase. Siddhansh lays it off towards the right. The finish whisks away from that being 2-0. Well, it looked like Siddhansh was going to shoot, but the ball rolled away from him. And the right-footed effort trickled past the post in slow motion. So painfully close to being 2-0 up. Pumped towards that left-hand side. Well, that is some poor decision making. The winger was isolated against the fullback. Why not take him on? Instead, he chooses to pump it in field. where the striker loses yet another duel to a centre back, trying to knock the ball past everyone, and he ends up knocking it out of bounds as well. Well, approaching the end of the first half, taking the water break into account, we might have a couple of minutes added. That will be at referee's discretion again, let me remind you. Chance for Bravo Football. Can they play the winger in? Once again, look how the fullback is managing the winger. On this occasion, it was way too much, says the referee. Pranay Desai interested. But well, they're leaving it. They're all going forward, knowing that this is almost the end of the first half. Left-footed delivery. Too much height on it, too much power on it. It is going to be a goal kick there, which might bring first half to a close. A pretty much one-sided affair, you have to say. Well, even a goal kick has been a very rare occurrence for Loukik because they have rarely had the ball in their box. Ball getting stuck underneath his feet. More of the same there. The defender closing all routes towards goal for the winger, but with his guile ends up winning a throw-in for his side. Can Bravo do something to change the script before halftime? The question is, they cannot. Well, one of the most one-sided 1-0 halves you're going to witness in football. Loukik Football Academy, absolutely in top gear, will be a bit frustrated by their finishing because they have created a lot of chances. Siddhansh opening the scoring in the second minute. Well, the striker himself could have scored a hat-trick. He needed cleaner connections on the multiple opportunities he was on the receiving end of. Loukik Football Academy's defense shutting shop for Bravo Football, who are being harassed in their own half, being locked in. In the end, they had a couple of forays forward, but nothing meaningful came out of it. But at halftime, the scorecard will read Loukik Football Academy 1, Bravo Football 0. Join us shortly for the second half action. Welcome back to the second half. A short break for the players to refresh themselves. Can we see anything different from the first half? Because in the first half, it has been pretty much one-sided traffic. For Loukik FA, they have been the better side in all aspects. Only a slight disappointment for them would be to see a goal to their name, because that does not give you a true picture of the game. Bravo Football waiting to kick off the second half, and they do get us underway. Attacking from right to left off your screen in all blue, a Bravo. Now a very good attacking foray early on in the game. Attacking from left to right of your screen in yellow and green are the team that have shown total dominance in the first half. Must be two. It is two. Did the ball end up in the back of the net? It did. Well, it looks like it is in. The celebrations are muted. Loukik have craved for that second goal. And in the first half, they have a super fast start to the second half as well. Well, they have been on top completely. And whatever team talk Bravo Football would have had in the first half has just evaporated. They would have come out with a plan, and now nothing would make sense because they have just conceded. They have to make sure it does not break their spirit. Well, that will be very disheartening in these kinds of situations, because just a minute after the restart, you're in with such a good position when you make the first attack of the game, but then for the game its head and for you to concede. Loukik looking to make it three, riding down the right flank. Some better defending this time. But let me remind you, they were very poor, especially the fullbacks, giving a lot of time. In to make it three. Good block by the defender, but the danger is not completely out yet. A fine block saves them. For how long can they keep getting away? Well, Bravo Football are under serious pressure. Well, one more goal and this game will end as a contest surely. Not that it has been a great, but there is still a glimmer of hope for Bravo. Misses everyone, and the right-footed effort just goes whiskers wide. Well, probably the attacker was not expecting the ball to fall for him so kindly. A number of yellow shirts and blue shirts attacking it. Not one could get their heads on it. Asking a bit too much out of Vedant. He wins a goal kick luckily. Well, is that a change in goal there? Looks like Vinayak is in goal for the second half. It is a change in goal. It is Vinayak in place of the captain Vedant Jire. He was receiving some treatment in the first half. Looks like that became his undoing as he subbed off. Well, if not for the goal, this could have been a better start for Bravo Football. Getting the tackles right, they're getting the passes right as well. But that early goal conceded in the first minute completely neutralizes whatever they're doing now. Possession ceded straight away from the goal kick. But just like we discussed, it is a bit better from Bravo Football, taking on the fullback. But excellent recovery defending. Pace of the highest order to get towards the goal side of his man and set his team up on a counter. It is 3v3. Did the striker hold his run? It looks like he did. Spread towards the edge of the box. Crossed into the middle. And Vinayak does make a calm save out of it. Well, look how simply Loukik overturned a dangerous attack into a counter attack for them. Launched high towards the afternoon sky, pulling it out of the sky well. Has a couple of options, needs to thread the needle there. Very good through pass. Heavy. And Raj Lodha called into action for the first time in the second half. Well, this is certainly improvement for Bravo. In the first half, every pass from them was going to an opponent. And now they're at least finding the green spaces. It is a matter of connecting one pass to the strikers. But is it too little too late? Do they have enough in tank to score one goal and then put some drama into this game? Headed clear for another throw-in. Long throw-in once more. Just lobbing it towards the keeper. someone into play, wanted to chip the keeper perhaps. Vinayak's throw. Well, that is way too casual. Way too casual. This another shot towards the goalkeeper. Has to do better right from the throw in. The attitude has to be there to protect the ball. One loose touch and a loose pass. And they're seconds away from conceding once more and ending this contest. Bravo Football's attitude has to be better than that. Knocked it past the fullback, but the centre back proactively chases him. Lockett looked like a well-oiled machine. Every player in the team knows their roles. One player knows when to jump on the opposition, and the defense knows when to go to the midfield's rescue if they're beaten. This stems from a very good, detailed coaching session. Credit to the coaching staff because whatever they're doing off the field, it's reflecting to make sure that it goes into the minds of these teenagers and it shapes up their decision making and their responsibility taking on the field. It has the potential to be a path breaking ball, but the run was made a bit sooner than he anticipated to. It is an offside. Finding decent angles to pass there, cutting in onto the right foot, finding the run. Wanted to hit it in the opposition and get the ball back, but it wasn't happening for him at that moment. Cutting onto his right foot. That must be the situation where the defender goes for the ball, perhaps throw himself to the ground. There was a bit of separation between the ball and the striker. Well, make sure that you get in his way by a foul, clear the ball away. The defensive midfielder giving a lot of time to the striker. Once more, Siddhansh is in here. Seeks support on the left. Yellow shirts flooding the box. But he ends up picking a cross that goes straight out of play. Perhaps it did take a deflection on its way out. A corner for Loukik. An outswinger, not the best delivery in the world. But still there is a chance to go for goal. Cleared off the line. Well, the skipper, the number 4, Sritej, almost found the bottom corner there. Very good defensive clearance. Again, another fine tackle from the number 21, Agastya, was entered the fray as a substitute. Well, this is the entire point of the league, giving competitive minutes to all the players. The double pass development league, inaugurated in 2019 to bridge the gap between the professional players and the youngsters. Right from under 5s to under 18s, we have football in multiple age categories, allowing for a smooth transition for these youngsters into the superstars of our country's future. You can learn only as much on the training field. Your maximum learning happens on the field when you go shoulder to shoulder against some of the best in your age group. You learn what you're better at, you learn what you're poor at. There will be chance to work on it in the training once again and develop to your fullest potential. That is the aim of the DPDL, and what a beautiful pass that is. Knocks it past the goalkeeper, and that must be 3-0. Siddhansh duly finishes it. A terrific through ball, and the striker showing great awareness. Look at the first touch. The goalkeeper went with his legs out. It could have been a red card potentially had he caught the man, but Siddhansh was in no mood to let go of that opportunity. Takes it past the onrushing goalkeeper Well, he was running at great speed. It was not an easy finish, mind you. He had all that momentum flowing in his body. But the striker collected himself, saw the empty net, and finished it calmly. A brilliant game for him personally. Opened the scoring, and now scores the third goal to potentially put the contest to bed. This might just be it. It is going to be Loukik's afternoon. All 3 points in the kitty for them. Fires a lovely pass into the feet of the striker who is running the channels. Siddhansh there, the confirmation of the goal scorer, but on this occasion, Vinayak could have probably opted to not go for it. Concedes a corner nonetheless. Bravo Football had a little opening spell in the first 10 minutes of the second half, despite conceding in the first minute of the second half as well. But it looks like it is over and it is service normal resumption for Loukik. Corner, the goalkeeper spills it, the defender misses it. Siddhansh squaring it. Can he get the shot away? Through a barrage of yellow shirts and a barrage of blue shirts who will happily concede a corner once more. Well, the number 11 looking a step above all his colleagues on the field. Siddhansh creating chances, scoring chances. He is the main man in this side. Failed to convert that corner kick. Can he go for goal from outside? Blocked once more. Third successive corner. Pressure building once more on Bravo Football. Taken shortly this time. Can they come up with an innovative method? Roll towards the edge of the box. Well, the closing out has to be sharper than that. Well, it is a corner kick yet again. Well, they reveal the short corner routine, allowing Bravo to position themselves better. Cleared out for a throw-in. The trend is repeating, isn't it? In the first half, Bravo Football were boxed into their own penalty box. They were being punched into submission, and right now it is happening once more. A lot of space to pick the winger, but he does go for goal. Couple of deflections on its way, and it is a defender who gets it out. Well, look at the difference in physicality there. The centre back completely showing his authority on who's the boss there. You have to feel for the striker. He's playing as a lone forward, no support to his right or left. Even if he can hold the ball up, he has got zero passing options and is being closed down by two aggressive defenders of Loukik. Well, whatever was the game plan that Bravo Football had before coming into this game, it has gone out for a toss. And they're absolutely unable to change anything. Loukik might have only scored once in the first half despite all the dominance, but now they're having something tangible to show for it. Again, scored an early goal, and 10 minutes into the second half, Siddhansh added one more to his tally. The number 11 with very good finishing in his right foot. Triples his side's advantage. It's only a matter of seeing the game out in the final quarter of an hour. A short cooling break Well, in this break, let me tell you about DPDL, the league found in 2019, taking place across three great cities of India: Delhi, Mumbai, and Bengaluru, to make sure that our foundations are right, the grassroots are right, to give plenty of minutes to the youngsters and mold them into future superstars. Well, these are the grounds where the stars of the next gen are discovered. Well, they are watched keenly by scouts and clubs from all around the world. The transition to under 17s and the senior teams will be very smooth if you have performed better here. That is certainly the reward, the motivation for these players to do well. Well, you can certainly see they're eager to get on the field and get going with it. They want to add more goals, perhaps. Loukik FA, the first team to be on the pitch. Bravo don't want to be there just yet. You can feel sad for them. Has been that kind of day. You're constantly being beaten to everything. The aerial duels, the ground duels, and your passes are not finding your teammates. They are just waiting for that final whistle haplessly. Would goal difference be a point of discussion for the Loukik FA? They certainly have to keep an eye on that though. And the game resumes. Can they score a consolation perhaps? Smacks it into the face of his opposition. Beyond the defense. A chance for the winger to impress. He is locked in a tussle with the fullback. Determined defending. Is that a goal kick? Looks like it is. No way forward for these men. That is a rare mistake, but Bravo cannot take advantage of it. Have ramped up their efforts to score there. But it is another turnover. Well, Loukik was so close to adding their fourth of the day. Finally, see operated of both the sides, perhaps. Loukik are still in it for goal difference, that's it. But the attitude, it is looking like a game that's result has been predetermined. Again, the rock solid defense. Run coming towards that right hand screen. Kept alive on the left side. Well, successfully gets the cross in. The blue shirts cannot stop it. But the goalkeeper makes a very fine save to deny the certain fourth goal. Vinayak, the substitute goalkeeper who has already conceded two. Well, that is a fine run. He has support in the middle. Well, hopelessly. Well, you wonder the number 5 was appealing for an offside instead of chasing the player. What if the flag did not go up? Well, you always hear the cliched sayings, play to the whistle. If there is no whistle from the referee, you cannot stop an appeal for an offside. Maybe if the player does, maybe if the player has a mistake in judgment, it is going to cost his side. Well, a one yellow and green shirt in that army of 3 blue shirts ends up winning possession, tells you about their confidence levels. A lovely cross into the middle. Will be kept alive on the left foot, trying to work out the angle. Loses track of the ball. The goalkeeper makes the claim. Well, Vinayak, just like his team, sums up everything. Has a chance to drop kick, but gives it straight to the centre backs of the opposition. Well, the game cannot end soon for them. It is repeat and rinse at the moment. Karthik Fadanavis on the ball. Spreads it towards the left. Chopping onto the right now. Gets the shot away off the crossbar. And the rebound is shot wide. Well, what a thundering effort that was. Of the crossbar and perhaps bounced on the line and even came out. Vinayak, well, I think he wouldn't be the coach's favorite now. He wouldn't want to be anywhere near the coach right now. Another chance to let a shot of the left foot. Well, that ends up finding the striker who was in an offside position though. Rishit Kumari thought he was going for goal but ends up finding the striker who didn't want to do anything with it. Possession kept alive, but only for Vinayak to make the claim. The left-footed thrower. That's again lack of communication between the players in the midfield, giving the ball away cheaply. Here is the number 26. Let us look at them. Hold on to the ball for a couple of minutes. They will win a free kick, which makes it very much possible. Huge dash from the centre back, not in the best of the spirits. He knew he was beaten by the turn. Didn't want to lose ground. Tactical fouls at the age of 15, well, it goes a long way. When it comes down to managing and seeing out games, this is the dirty side of the game. But the players learn with experience on the pitch. Gets fouled, wins a free kick in a dangerous position once more. Do we get to see the first booking of the day? In a game with very little fouls, despite being this physical. Surprisingly, there is no card. Credits to the referee for letting it flow. But bravo football, well poised to grab a consolation goal from this set piece. Can they deliver a proper cross into the middle? Raj Lodha instructing his charges. Well, it will all be to waste as the ball flies straight out of play. Disappointment on the faces of the defenders who made the foray forward. They never stood a chance. Swelling away from challenges and finding the pass. That is some fine football. Another chance to shoot. The goalkeeper wrong footed. The pull back, inches away off target. That is another lovely move coming from Loukik Football Academy. The number 7 Pranav Bal's fullback. Pullback, beg your pardon. And once again, here they are in the box, getting the shot away. Well, every time there are 5 to 6 blue shirts in the box of Bravo Football, but they're powerless to stop their forwards from getting the shots away. This is a very, very poor display of football from the youngsters. They will have to learn a lot to keep going in this tournament.
क्या कामत हिला रे
तो नहीं है ना फ्रेंड डाल अंदर और चेक कर है कि नहीं
Well, apologies for the technical inconvenience. We will be back live soon. Into the final minute of action. It has completely turned into an attack versus defense now. Break us down if you can.
हाँ
Is
हेलो
the challenge going on? Well, the number 26 has some power left in his legs. Will win a free kick with that though. Has the power in his foot. Well, the goalkeeper spills it, and the rebound from close range is blasted over. That was the closest they have come to scoring. Mistake from the goalkeeper with an empty net gaping, and they still cannot find the finish. Into the added time, which might be a minute or two at the referee's discretion. It will certainly bring the contest to a close, and there is no added time. A thoroughfare victory for Loukik Football Academy, who have looked head and shoulders above their opposition today. Quite literally, a classic display and a fantastic hat-trick from the number 11, Siddhansh, who has scored early in the first half and the second half, and then in the 41st minute with an exquisite finish past an on-rushing goalkeeper. Their intent was clear right from the word go, pressing the opposition, hunting down in numbers. Their defense was simply superior, not letting Bravo Football's forwards get a sniff of the ball. What a victory this is. They will take huge confidence from this match going forward. Meanwhile, for Bravo Football, their defense is quite not at the level where they expect it to be. The lesser said about the attack, the better, because it has been close to non-existent. They have to find so many gears if they want to get going in this tournament. For now, the focus will be on the next match immediately and to get back to the training ground, to get back to the drawing board, get the tactics right. One coach, certainly the coach of Bravo Football, has a lot to do. For Loukik, it has been a happy affair, a 3-0 victory to get them going.